Alrighty, YouTubes, let's jump into a draft. We're gonna do a traditional draft this time of the old Strixhaven, and let's just see how it goes, shall we? Auric Lore Mage is our rare. Search your library for a card. Put it into your graveyard, then shuffle. If it's an instant or sorcery, it gets 1/1 counter. That doesn't seem that good, to be honest, because why would I care about that? And then I can't attack with it? I mean, it's a solid blocker. Great. Alright, divide by 0, I'd like. Negate, not too shabby. Silverquill Apprentice, sure. Rip apart. Burying Books, not too shabby. Spiteful Squad, Fractal Summoning, Break, Excavated Wall, Quandrix Campus. Alright, I'm definitely not going to play Lorehold because I've already played Lorehold, and I'm going to steer away from Witherbloom because I've already played Witherbloom. And blue is a color I haven't really played much of at all. Burying Books or Divide by 0, which is better? Divide by 0. I know it can't hit tokens, but that's a chance we're just going to have to take. Ooh. Brackish Trudge is good. Tenured Inkcaster is not too shabby either. I don't feel like these are specific to Witherbloom and Silverquill. I want to stay a bit more open at the moment. Maelstrom Muse. Adventurous Impulse, sure, it's not bad. I like the art though. Maelstrom Muse, it's pretty fun, but it's, I don't know, attacking with a 2/4. It being flying is kind of nice. Like cast cost X less. That could work. It could work. I like Pop Quiz quite a bit. I like Pledge Mage a lot. Biomathematician's pretty solid. I feel like this could wheel better than the Pledge Mage though. And like I feel like these are the takes I should go for. However, I want to stay away from black. I've just played it. I've just played it more than I care to play again. And I think Quandrix Pledge Mage is actually still quite good. And it's pretty flexible. Alright, eliminate. Oh man, another Biomathematician. Umbral Juke isn't too shabby either. Making your opponent sacrifice a creature. Lorehold Excavation. This card's been a lot better than I realized. But I'm also not playing Lorehold. Why? Because I've determined I'm not going to do it. Biomathematician could be a pretty decent pickup. Waterfall Aerialist is a card I haven't played with much either, and it seemed pretty good at the start. Yeah, I just haven't played with it enough, but flying in the set can be pretty good. The annoying part is that one toughness, so anything that blocks it is probably going to trade with it. Arcane Subtraction might work, but maybe we can just start cutting Quandrix here and hope that it's just wide open for us. Eliminate. I feel like I'm passing some good black cards, but we can end up with a good Quandrix deck that can play with anyone. Maybe here we take a nice lesson card. Oh, Combat Professor is so solid. Another Inkcaster. Ooh. Bummer. I shouldn't say bummer, but whoever gets it, good for them. Rise of Exodus would be really nice to grab too. Especially... It keeps us open if we end up in black. There's just been a lot of good black cards. And maybe if that's the case, maybe we'll have multiple people grabbing all the black cards and keeping them open. I'm like trying to 5D chess this as a justification for why I'm forcing Quandrix. Vortex Tornado. I think I'm just going to take the lesson. We already have 1 learn card, so that's not too shabby. Alright, Honor Troll gains us life. Oh man, Pledge Mage is really good. And, wait, oh, Witherbloom and Quandrix Pledge Mages are both really solid. Honor Troll I like quite a bit, although I don't know how much life gain I'm going to be doing. But 2/3 Vigilance in this set's pretty solid. But I think I just want to take the second Pledge Mage. I just love this 5/5 though. Like, when do you not feel good about playing a 5/5 in this format? The 2/2, in some situations, can be better just because it scales up, but I'm going to take the Pledge. Wow. Blood Researcher and another Biomathematician. Let's just play all the Biomathematicians and hope they all wheel to us. Does that sound good? I think that sounds good. We'll just leave Witherbloom open for all those next to us. Jeez, another one? Village Rites is amazing for the Witherbloom campus too. Serpentine Curve. I'm just going to keep taking. You won't give me 5/5s? I'll take 5/5s. I will take something that just helps us splash a bit. Silverquill's not looking too shabby either. But I feel like keeping that open for whoever wants it. And we... Oh my gosh, Burying Books is still in here. And Needlethorn Drake. Ooh, all right, maybe we got lucky and blue-green's going to stay open here a little bit. I do feel like in this format you get rewarded for staying open, because if you find the college that no one else is drafting, your card quality is just there, and then you're winning games that you maybe wouldn't if you had forced something like I'm kind of doing with QUANDRIX. Ooh, we'll see. We'll see. I guess I thought I found the open lane with the Lorehold, but I think Lorehold's just, it's just low. Unless you get multiple copies of your uncommon, legendary, what's it, Quintorius? You get a couple Quintoriuses, all right, you're in business. Because you can go some solid 1 and 2 drops. You get the 3 drop that has haste, the wolf that eats your instants and sorceries and gets those cards. I mean, you can get rolling quick. This is gonna be a good. Oh, pop quiz is still here, and another biomathematician. I kind of want pop quiz because I want the learn, but I also don't mind just playing all the biomathematicians. Jeez. All right, I do think QUANDRIX is kind of open. Pop quiz is nice, and it works well with our pledge mage too. Oh, all right. Well, we took pop quiz. I couldn't make my mind up. Arcane subtraction's not too shabby. What just happened? What? Whoa. Okay, this is very weird. I'm gonna let the time run out and see what happens, but that was strange, right? I went to grab it, and now it's just gone. That's okay. That's kind of weird, kind of annoying. We'll take the field trip. Field trip I found to be not too slow, but I should say in sealed it didn't feel slow. In sealed it felt fine, but in draft I could see it maybe being a bit slow. Why is this still in the pack? Blood research? That seems strange. There wasn't that many better cards for Blood Researcher to be left in there. Jeez. Ooh, Natural Order. Oh, Eureka Moment. I thought that was what's her name? Zimone. Would have been way more excited about it being Zimone. Uvilda is just not that great in limited. This isn't that great in limited. Daemogoth, no thanks. Fractal Summoning. Am I really going to take something like Big Play? Or just take Eureka Moment? Maybe I just take Eureka Moment. Although Fractal Summoning would be pretty nice too. I have I have 3 learn cards. So I guess getting some good lessons is not a terrible strategy. Yeah, alright, fine, I'll take the lesson. Gift of Estates, not too Hey, there's Quintorius. Someone's gonna, wow, this pack is awful for us. I mean, it's got Needle Thorn Drake, which I guess I'll take, but wow, this is not an exciting pack. Maybe I just take Expanded Anatomy. Yeah. Man, I've never seen so much red in one pack before in all my days. Wow, that was a lot of red. Oh my goodness, I think we just take another Biomathematician here. Although Biogroff isn't terrible, especially having these fractal tokens that we can sack to it. Yeah, maybe we get lucky and wheel the Mathematician. Ooh, another Pledge Mage. Ooh, QUANDRIX Apprentice, though. I think I need to take this. Let's just make sure we keep hitting land drops over and over. But what if this wheels, I'd be blown away. Because Pledge Mage just keeps growing, and we've got pretty good instants and sorceries. My problem is we have a lot more 3-drops, and I think I just need to take the 2-drop. That's the mature decision. Ooh, Mage Duel, Mentor's Guidance. Charge Thread. Okay, see, now we're getting some better cards our way. Bury in Books, I feel like has a better chance of wheeling again. But is it just that much better than Mage Duel? I don't think so. I think I do need some more actual removal versus just bounce. Another Fractal Summoning is awesome to get and throw into the sideboard, so let's do that. Dragonstorm is in that pack. I've been, all this weekend, I've just been buy listing everything I can find, and Dragon's Rage or whatever it is, now I can't remember the name of the card, it's like over $1 if you're buy listing it through Card Kingdom. It's like $1.25, $1.30 per copy. Just saying. I'm sure most people are like, no, I want to make a commander deck with like 50 of them. And you do it once and like you get it. And then, I don't know, the novelty's worn off. And then you're wishing you just would have sold it and built a deck that you had more fun playing. I don't know. That's what I'm telling myself to justify me buy listing him. But getting, all right, Scourge Colony is another good 2-drop. QUANDRIX Apprentice is another good 2-drop. So far, I feel like this draft's going pretty well. I wouldn't mind getting like our actual campus versus this Witherbloom campus because it doesn't help much. And what's our, we got a good amount of creatures too. I'm hoping we can pick up and get like 4 biomathematicians. I just want to try it. I just want to see if creating, if we can play like 2 or 3 in a row, if that's just overwhelming game-winning good. My gut reaction is it's got potential. What does this pack have? Does it have potential for? Snakeskin Veil could actually be a playable card here. Cram Session I do like. The gaining life helps you just buy your time, especially, I like it just as much in QUANDRIX as I do in Witherbloom. Because it buys you time, it gets you that card you need. Snakeskin Veil just helps us protect a creature, but I feel like we're going to have so many creatures, we should be able to win that race. So I'll take the Cram Session. Why is there another Blood Researcher just left in this pack? I don't get it. Do I want the 4-drop? Do I want the Eureka Moment finally over the big play? I think so. I think I do, because I also don't have any life gain, so the splash isn't really worth it. Zephyr Boots maybe makes the cut. Pop Quiz. Oh, see, now I'm wishing I would have taken. For shame. Do I take big play or do I take reject? I'm gonna take the counter spell. Charge through I think could be a game-winning good play for us. Well, wow. Silver Quills seem kind of open. Is everyone just cramming Witherbloom? Is that what's happening right now? All right, multiple choice. Because this Approach to the Second Sun, cool and all, but not for our deck. All right, multiple choice. If X is 1, scry 1, then draw a card. If X is 2, you may choose a player. They return a creature they control to its owner's hand. If X is 3, you create a 4/4. If X is 4 or more, do all of the above. Yeah, that's kind of perfect for our deck. Teachings of the Archaics would be sweet too. If this wasn't in here, I'd probably take the Lesson. If not, Burying Books. But yeah, I'm going to take multiple choice because that card seems awesome. Frost Trickster and Prey Biomathematician Wheels. That would be very nice of my draft pod to send that back to me. Oh, Zimone, we got her. Oh, I'm so excited. Even though losing Professor of Zoomancy is pretty sad, I'm happy. Zimone is so busted. If you get her down and they don't remove her and you just start drawing 2 cards at a time, oh, it's just too good. It's too good. And I don't mind it one bit. All right, we're at 22, so 21 spells. If I could get, I don't mind actually playing 18 lands either in this deck. Because you get a decent amount of card draw, especially with all the learn we have going on, which I essentially count as card draw. So I want to be hitting my land drops every turn if possible. So if that's the case, we need like 1 or 2 more good spells. And if that's the case, am I cutting any of these non-creature spells? Golden Ratio I'm not sold on, especially with it being sorcery speed. I'm just gonna cut it. I'm just gonna cut it. Rather keep up more of the instant plays we have. Eureka Moment. Yeah, if I could get like 2 more Biomathematicians, I'd feel really good. Or even a Pledge Mage. Sadly, I don't have a lot, like my deck is all 3-drops. So us being on the play will also be pretty important. Although who wouldn't say that? Wow. Oh, Environmental Sciences, Decisive Denial, Igneous Inspiration. Jeez, Professor of Zoomancy. There's so many good cards. I think Decisive Denial is just too good for us to not take. And we're not splashing, so I'm not worried about taking the Lesson card, the Environmental Sciences. I guess we'll take Pledge Mage. And this could essentially be our deck. Now, if we get other awesome cards passed to us, what are we cutting? Charge Through just seems like that late game help me win and be happy about it. Archway Commons I don't need. I don't need any of this. Eureka Moment. Is this card that good and I just need another copy of it? Do I already have one? No, I don't already have one here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take that in case I'm up against someone who's even grindier than I am. And that just helps me make sure I can win. Dragon's Approach, that's the card I was talking about. It's over $1 for buy listing. Solve the equation. No, but I do think I'll take the Elemental Summoning. Why is that still in the pack? Shock? Is it? Guys, what is happening? I want to take the Shock because it's cool. Or maybe we take the Burog Befuddler as a, yeah, as a sideboard option against a really aggro. Gosh, another Burying Books. What is happening? All right, so now, oh yes, we got another Biomath Petition. Ooh, I want to play it. I think I should have taken the 2-drop, but I just want to play it. Just can't help myself. So I need to cut one thing so far. We'll take Resculpt, I guess, in case I need an exile option. Serpentine Curve. I don't think I'm going to need this, though. Will I? Yeah, sure, maybe we'll take it. Just gives us options. Wow, Spiteful Squad's still in here. I feel like we could have built probably a pretty sweet Silver Quill deck, too. But I'm pretty happy with this. I don't know if it's as high of a top end as some QUANDRIX builds, but we'll take it. Divide by 0. I think we just need to cut one thing. And it's probably going to be a non-creature spell, which would... Do we cut one of the pop quizzes? I think we do. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is pretty solid. We got some good lesson cards. We got some good learn cards. And we've got what I'm considering just value. Where we're just trying to go wide. I guess maybe I could have got a couple more combat tricks, but... Just see how it goes, folks. I feel good about this one, which means everything's probably going to go horribly wrong, and we're going to have to mulligan 12 times. Oh, I should have checked who was in the pod, too, and then we could see if we're playing against anyone that we drafted with. Opponent goes first, which I don't love. Don't love this either, but we're gaining life. Okay. And we're just drawing all the worst parts of our curve. Interesting. Let's do this. And we'll get... Ooh, you know what? Let's grab the Pest Summoning. Because then we can go turn 4 Bayugroth and maybe something else. Uh-oh. We're up against the old Azorius College that no one knew about. Exiled creatures you control gain indestructible till end of turn. Interesting. Glad I played the right land there, or else that would have been ugly. Alright. Alright, deck. I know we have like 2 5-drops in the whole deck, but it'd be great if we could draw other stuff. That's a problem. Tis a problem. Field trip, you say. This comes into tap, doesn't it? Battlefield tapped. Yep. You would have been so good if you weren't tapped. I guess we could just play it too, though. Nah. Alright, let's do this. They're not going to block because, see, playing them like a fiddle. Now the problem is we are going to fall behind on cards, I assume, as they start playing all the Magecraft triggers. Ooh, but I'm assuming they're splashing white. Or are they really just Azorius because it's fun? Holy goodness. Just fill that hand with all the good things. Jeez. Well, when you got the ideal, you got the ideal. Wow, that is nuts. Alright, well fortunately we know they can't play Burying Books. They can't really attack us. If we attack them, they certainly could have a combat trick. I would almost assume they're going to have a combat trick. I really need removal. study break, sure. This is gonna be a problem. I hate when they just got the nuts start and you don't have your interaction, you might just lose right there. Hopefully we don't though, but we shall find out. We do have a lot of big bodies, which maybe if they're just trying to, I don't know. I mean, look at their hand. You cast one spell, you draw 3 cards off it, 2 of which you get to scry before. And now every time you cast a spell, this basically tap 2 creatures, draw 2 cards. That's nuts. Oh my goodness. We've got bounce though, that's not bad. We can get through that. I sure hope so. They gotta have like burying books, right, or something. Come on, deck. Alright, here goes nothing. We can't let them just buy their time. Divide by 0. Yep. We know that's coming. Let's just pop quiz then. Gain a life. And yeah, I think we just have to remove this stupid thing. That comes back to the old hand. Fractal summoning, sure. I think the frustrating part here too is like, if we were in this, there's no way we were in the same pod. You know what I mean? Exile creatures you control get indestructible. So I'll try and take this out. I assume they're gonna... Interesting. And then we'll do this. Anything you can learn, I can learn better. And we will also get a fractal summoning. Would you look at that? And then hopefully once we exile this thing, we can just start... Man, this can be such a grindy game. But yeah, it's just kind of frustrating when you don't get to play with your pod, because then you just run into mirror matchups like this where like, I would have loved to have opened up Archmage Emeritus. But I also just like the idea of this set being like college v college, not whatever. Although this isn't, I mean, they're... What are they? They're like as janky as it gets, so I can't fault them for that. Oh my goodness. Alright, I really need to start drawing some interaction here. Also, why is this volume so loud? Good golly, Miss Molly. So 2 6/6s, which normally would not be ideal. And yeah, it's generally a problem. I mean, bummer. They had to discard 3 cards to hand size. That's crazy. So we exile that. They get to draw a card. And then we can bury in books one of these. That's not too shabby. Although maybe we should have just kept that in play and made them... No, they're not going to deck themselves. That's a little far-fetched, don't you think? They're playing this card? Wow. Curious. Pop quiz, do your thing. Oh, that's kind of smart. Pumps up their fractal tokens. All right. Respect. Yeah, they got Inkling. If we could find our 2/2 that has reach, that would be tremendously helpful. All right, let's just remove an 8/6 because that seems kind of good. And sure. Block there. Now we just need more bounce. Come on, that is not helping. I mean, I assume they have to have like way more bounce as well in their hand. Right, I mean, it's like all their deck is creatures and interaction. So what are we gonna do? Or just exile it, turn it into a 3/2? Ooh, just exile it straight up. All right. I might have been whining about them like playing a lot of the same cards we got in our pod, but I kind of like how ridiculously efficient everything they're doing is being. Like, this is why I think Strixhaven's a pretty awesome set. Man, they have so much learn too. Holy goodness. Yeah, I mean, we just lose. Just kind of a bummer, but... Now, to be fair, they did have, like, the perfect start, but I... Wait, Divide by Zero's not in my deck? Why was it not in my deck? It's the art on my box. Did I really not pay attention and not realize I... Okay, I don't know what happened there. Counter spell, yeah, let's do that. And then I think we cut... What do we cut? I'm not worried about charge through. And I don't think I'm worried about... I mean, I kept a pretty awful hand, too. TBH. I think we cut one of those. All right. We just need to have a better start. Because I think everything they can do, we can do. The problem was we didn't do anything to start the game, and then they were happy to get off to the races. All right, deck. Don't screw us. Please, deck. Please, deck. We've got the perfect 2 into 3 into 3 again. Oh, come on, deck. Please, 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 please. Please, deck. Please, please. Third land. Third land. I know it's greedy to keep 2. We're playing 17. It's not like I'm playing a greedy mana base. Yes, we did it. Alright, next. Attack for 2. Play the old Fractally token. And then we'll play Biomathematician number 2. Do I want to, though? I feel like I need to. And then if they want to bury in books or counter, I don't know what they're going to do, but they're going to do it. Here goes nothing. We are off to a pretty aggro start here as well. We're trying to think, do I counter this spell or not? You do not. We attack for 6. Divide by 0. Oh, that doesn't feel good, because they can't bounce our Fractal token. And they don't want to bounce this, because then we get to do it again. Alright. We just need to keep applying pressure. But I need to keep hitting land drops. Like, if we were able to hit land and go burying books on whatever they play here. Oh my god, come on. That's kind of annoying. Well, we get to hit for 6 here. And then we do get to play... I think we go... Do we go Cram Session? Nah, dog. Let's just play all the things. We are aggro QUANDRIX. Yeah, it must be nice to start with your like best card in your starting hand each game. Hopefully we can close it out soon enough. If we hit land drop, I think we're there. If we hit land drop, I think we're there. Sure. Come on, landy land. Fine, it's fine. Everything's fine. Just need a land. Man, for whatever reason, the sound effects on his stuff is crazy. Hey, we did it. Okay. Get that out of here. Okay. That was tense. All right. Can we please not face them drawing their perfect thing? That would be tremendous. Would be tremendous. I wonder if Zep... No, like, we're not going to be able to outrace them. That's my problem. We just need to curve out well. Maybe Burrog Befuddler, just to give us another 2-drop. I mean, I feel like our curve is fairly low. We just gotta hit what we get and pray. Yeah, if they play that 4-drop and we don't have removal for it, it's just GG. Opponent goes first. This is keepable, but a little slower than I'd want. Come on, 2 drops. All right, well, hey, removal's helpful. Play our own Pledge Mage, watch it get countered. Nice. All right, that is unfortunate. Good God. I don't understand. Yeah. Dude, that's kind of 3 games in a row. They just have it at the ready. Yeah. They can play it again and then we're just exiling it. Not putting up with it. Nope. Because I don't think they beat us unless they just have obscene card advantage. And I feel like right now, as long as we can get a creature to land, I think we can get there. Pop quiz, yeah. They're gonna be finding a lot of creatures though. Introduction to Prophecy, interesting. Interesting, Revitalize. Okay. Glad that we're still hitting our land drops. They want to be greedy and hopefully hit a land here. Awesome. Submit. And let's put Zimone down. We hit a land drop, then we get to draw 2 cards next turn. Which would be pretty nuts. One to the top, one to the bottom. If they just have bounce and whatnot, like them using bounce on Zimone, I think is pretty good. Do they have Expel? I don't remember if we saw Expel in that first game. Nice. Yeah, now we can just pass. And we can just draw 2. And then on their end step, we can also pop quiz. Like, that seems pretty good. Anything they can do, we can do just as well. Alright, well, sadly, don't think we're going to be able to do enough here. Pop quiz, draw that, nice, draw this, nice. Okay. What do we do? 3. And then create a 4/4. Sure. Let's just start putting some pressure on them. We got both of our Barbarian books, which feels really good too. We got Mage Duel, Frost Trickster, so we can, like, if they're just gonna lock us down, they're gonna lock us down, that's fine. But we've got answers for them. Unfortunately, we are ahead by a card. But I feel like they're gonna have more card draw coming too. This game could turn, if this turns into a decking game, oh my goodness. This is so grindy. Nice, 5/5, okay. So Mage Duel gets +1/+2, which turns this into a 4/5, so that's big enough. Yeah, let's just do this. Because off the Magecraft trigger, it gets big enough, it just eats it, life's good. And then I think we play this to make all that stuff bigger. 5/10. And then I think this makes sense. Like, if they have a board wipe with the white, if they got the Day of Judgment, I think that's the card. Ooh, we know they have the flip card, but I don't know if they have the 2 black mana that exiles all creatures or whatever. Serpentine, sure, that's all right. Like the combo. But we can handle this. All is well. Guiding voice, sure. Just gonna bounce that. Don't mind if we do. And then we get there. Yes, dude. After that first game, I did not think we were going to pull that out, but that was, ooh, that was, oh, that feels so good. That feels so good. Oh my goodness, it feels so good. All right, I'm gonna be honest. I think our deck is kind of solid. And why I don't have Divide by Zero in here is beyond me. I do not understand that one bit. So let's cut Field Trip and be done. Glad I remembered that. I thought it was like definitely in the deck for sure because it was on the card art of the box. Ooh, I don't like taking on Ugins. Ugins make me nervous. Alright, we're going second again, which in our deck I don't mind all that much actually. This is keepable. Actually, I don't mind being on the draw at all, especially when your opponent takes a mulligan. I will use all the help we can get. Just not another mirror matchup. Well, that wasn't a mirror matchup. No, they had a sweet deck. They clearly were saying, if you want to play a grindy game, I'm going to play it my way. And it was pretty darn good that first match. That second game, or first game. Second game, our deck was, I feel like it took it personally. And it was coming out swinging. And then the third game, it was like, we can be grindy too. And we're going to show you how it's done. Do I want to do one, scry one, draw a card? Alright, mirror matchup. I don't think I want to scry one, draw a card, because, well, I just don't, okay? I just don't. What I want to do is cast this for 5. Uvilda is not good, though. I mean, I haven't seen it be good, I should say. I am ready to be proven wrong. Ooh, nice. We can go 3 into 4. Although I might want to do Eureka Moment to make sure I hit my land drop. If I draw land number 5, I think I'll do this. If I don't draw land number 5, sure. Biomathematician's just here to create the fractal token. Alright, see now I want to be greedy though because QUANDRIX Pledge Mage is here. So I'm gonna be greedy. Alright. Got a wide board. Our opponent seemingly missed a land drop, although when you mulligan, anything's possible. I like seeing these smaller creatures come down because we can handle them. And sure, I will trade 1 for 1. With my grip, that feels a-okay. Should definitely take out the token. Unless they know something I don't. 2, 3. Definitely take that, happily. Choose a player. They return a creature they control to its owner's hand. Yeah, I want you to return a creature you control to your hand. Then I want to create a 4/4 blue-red elemental. This feels kind of good. Alright, now, next turn, if we hit land 6, I think we just go double Pledge Mage. And then, ooh, that's a big card. But not one. Ooh, Team Pennant. I love Team Pennant. That card is so good. That card is so good. Alright. I think we just offer this trade if they want it. Because we are so far ahead on cards right now. Oh no, oh wait, no. Pledge Mage blue-green. It's our mage. All the manas we have work for it. Witherbloom Camp is just here to help us not flood out, which I don't think we could... No, I'm not going to jinx it, but I don't think we would even mind drawing a lot of land, because we usually have a card that'll help us with it, like Divide by Zero will get us a Fractal Summoning, and then we're good to go. All right. Sadly, wait. Can we do Eureka Moment, but tap for it correctly? Do this first. Oh, we didn't hit it. Now I feel silly. All right. Well, at least doing this means. Okay, there's our land. We eventually hit it. I mean, they kind of just have to trade here. You can't really take 12 when you're at 16. All right. We got a little lucky because they had to mulligan. But so far, feeling good. I feel like reject could work against them. But I also feel like us just having bodies typically works, and we probably need more bounce for their bigger threats than anything. All right, let's see. Now, this game, too, could definitely be different because if they get a good starting hand, you know, decks play different. Like, look at our first match, right? Game 1 did not go that great because someone kept 5 land and a 5-drop and a card that gains you 4 life and helps you learn, or something that you can play as like a 5+ drop. So we did nothing from turns. Wait, no, what else? No, we got Pest Summoning, because then we drew Biograph and played that like turn 3, turn 4, Pest Summoning, turn 4, Biograph, and nothing else. 5 was a 5/5. Yeah, we were just, I guess we did play some pretty decent stuff. But our opponent was just running. They had their ideal 4-drop all 3 games, and we still came out with the W. And that, I think that match especially shows why I hate best of 1. I don't hate it. It's just, it's not as fun. I don't think it's as good of an experience for anyone. I just think there's way too much variance involved for it to feel like a fun time at the end of the day. Especially, like, to me, that was a really fun match. And yes, I feel better about it because I won. Yeah, I guess that's just it. I feel better about it because I won. But had I lost that 3rd game, at least I would have felt like I held my own versus just getting rolled on. And in some alternate universe where that match was best of 3 and then I won, you know, like, it's just good to know how good of a deck you built, or at least have a better opportunity to understand where your deck struggles. And yeah, I think it makes you a better Magic player to play best of 3. Is that enough ranting and rambling on about that? Best of 1, too much variance to be good. Best of 3 feels good when you win matches that you start off 0-1 on, and makes you feel better and justified in whatever your opinion is. Hey, QUANDRIX Apprentice, it's here to start the game on turn 2. Turn 2, Apprentice into Frost Trickster into hopefully a turn 4 play. Just blue, huh? You gonna counter this, huh? Nope. Okay. Okie dokie, artichoke. Play a creature. That's not a creature. I don't like this card. Yes, it helps you ramp with the colorless, but every time I hit you, it removes a point counter. Whenever you hit me, you get a counter. This is just a win more card. This is not a good card. Don't understand why anyone would play it. Do I play the campus and just not care what they play? Nah. Nah, because QUANDRIX Apprentice will make sure that we hit our 5th untapped land. And we can just play this like turn 6 or something silly. Yeah, I don't understand this card. I think it'd be fun if it was like 2-headed giant maybe. But I don't think it's that good. Uh-oh, they're missing their 2nd color. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Are they gonna play anything? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna play this because we have nothing else to do. And this is just creature, right? Can't tap target artifact randomly. Alright. Oh, I guess it works if you can just sit there and stall the game. Is that what they're thinking? We just stall the game and eventually this gets to 10? I guess thankfully divide by 0 helps us bounce it when they get like 7 or 8 counters on it. Alright, we have our insurance plan. Divide by 0 at the ready. At the ready as in 7 turns later when we need it. Got it covered. What? Uh-oh. They're like just tilted right now. I would be tilted if for the 100th time I'm not getting to play Magic. Or for 2 games in a row I'm not really getting to play because I had to mulligan and then can't hit my second color or just spells I can play. They gotta, I'm thinking they have like Burying Books or something, or maybe they just have like Pop Quiz because it keeps stalling between phases. Or maybe they're just tapping that to show, look, I have nothing. I'm just tapping this so I can auto pass and the game will stop asking me stupid questions. But it's not stopping asking them stupid questions. Fractal summoning, alright, and then why did they... I'm just gonna do this, because I can. Why'd they keep up 1 blue? No one knows, actually. Sure. Let's just play a 5/5. Let's do something with this large amount of mana we have. Hey, they found the green. And then next turn we're gonna Frost Trickster. Whatever they play out. This feels like a match that variance is on our side. And I'm not complaining. Okie dokie. Now, normally I would play Mage Duel, but with 3 blue up, I just don't trust it. And I don't need to risk it. So let's just attack. Get that. Oh, Resculpt. Okay. Got it. And say go. Curious. Alright, so we know they have 4 spells in hand. Tangle Trap, sure. Don't mind if you do. Alright, we are drawing a lot of land, but that's okay. We'll get there. If I do this, it does keep 3 up, so yeah, let's just do this now, and then I don't... Oh my gosh. Good card. Good cards on the way, in case you were curious. No big deal. You have nothing. Everything's fine. You have nothing to worry about. Keep doing your thing. Bye, you Groff. Sure you don't want to sacrifice that? Alright. You know what? You played it for 2. I figure you want to play it. Oh, why did I just do this? You know why I did it? Because it doesn't matter. That's why I did it. Because I'm sitting here just being a dork. Hey, I have a great card on top that I just scried there. How about I shuffle it into my library? Okay. Oh, man. A strong 2-0. Although that first match was hairy, that second match went perfect. Perfect. Just according to plan. Curious if we get to be on the play this time. That would be nice. Especially if they are Lorehold and trying to be a bit more grindy. Just kidding, we'll be on the draw all 3 matches. Well, Dasav, what are you gonna do? I guess they could. I have had someone put me on the play before in this format, which is not crazy. Like, this set does give me some Dominaria vibes, where you don't mind being on the draw at times. Oh, this is questionable keep. But we're gonna do it. I mean, I got a 2-drop, I've got a Burying Books, and my opponent had to mulligan again. I do like the Soul Ring. It's just like, it's that shiny thing that you can't help but keep playing with and poking. Uh-oh. So, okay, come on, deck. We don't need 6 lands to 2 spells. That's a little obscene. Uh-oh. We're up against the old Silver Quill. They're up against QUANDRIX. I guess I could have just played another Forest to keep them guessing. And if I play this, they would have been like, oh, are they QUANDRIX or Witherbloom? This would tell me it's QUANDRIX, but who really knows? Just don't remove my thing. Why are you... Don't. Just leave it alone. Everything's fine. That is not nice. It's not nice. Shouldn't do that to other people's things. Alright. Don't Lash of Malice this one. Because if you do, I'm going to be mad at myself for not holding up Charge Through and just wait until turn 4 to play it. Ooh! They attack. Believe it or not, I will not block. I'm gonna pump it up. They have another Lash of Malice, though I'm gonna be kind of bummed. Because that will be a problem. Ooh, Spiteful Squad, okay. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Now what I like here is like we could block, put the counters there, and then bounce that creature and everything's fine. But I'm just not gonna plan on doing that. Ooh, we can also Eureka Moment and then play Charge Through, which seems kind of good. Eureka Moment. QUANDRIX, Pledge Mage, Trigger. Umbral Juke. Oh, yes. Yes. I'm gonna have my creature gain trample. I love that they created the token. That feels very fortunate. So I think we do this. And we keep that tap down. And now we attack for 4. And see what they want to do. They want to take the 4. And then, yeah, let's just play more things. All right. Whew. Silver Quill is trying to be aggro. Oh, that's not good. But it's actually not terrible either because they're 2 lands short. And we can do things. Alright, let's do this first, because I just want to get... Ooh, you know what? I actually think I want to get this. And then I want to do this. And then I want to attack like this. Nice. Okay. Get rid of Spectre of the Fens and their token. Feels good. Yes, please. Just I don't know. I don't know how they could play something for 0, but that felt like pretty awesome value, in my humble opinion. Uh-oh, what am I kicking down here? The old core. All right. Owlin, Shield Mage. Hello. All right. Now, sadly. Oh, you know what? Actually, I need to bounce this before damage. Yeah, dude, you want to take 7? You take that 7. End the turn. Sure. Sure. And then they can get... Can we see their sideboard? I guess not. Ooh, they're going for land, which is going to shuffle in their flyer too. Okay. Or their Death Toucher. I wonder if they realize that or they just don't care. Why is the land more important than the Death Toucher? Let's draw 2 cards. do this. Let's do this. I'm just fighting this way because then I don't have to pay the extra 3 life, and they have to block this, which means we get in for 2. Alright, now they have to have removal, right? Like, they just have to. Why else would they be jonesing for that 6? Oh, there we go. There we go. That's the reason. I get to learn. Should I put a stop? I feel like I should. Do I want to scry, though? No, I'd rather use the mana to just draw 2 cards, you know? Let's just draw 2 cards. No big deal. Totally balanced, fair magic. Everything's fine for you. Dude, Zamone drawing 2 cards a turn is just kinda nutty. Kinda nutty. Alright, feeling good so far. But if they have a lot of flyers, like, that could be a problem. So I'm wondering, like, do we put Zephyr Boots in? Cut a Witherbloom Pledge Mage and slap in some boots? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I feel like that's the only way they get us, is flying. So we're gonna use our sideboard. We're gonna cross our fingers and just pray that everything works out. I was pretty excited about the one game we were on the draw, or on the play, I should say, in that first match. Like, we were off to the races, and it felt pretty fun. QUANDRIX can be aggro too, in case anyone was curious. Alright, opponent, what you got? Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with this hand. Just because we have both our colors, we got 3 land, we got spells. Unfortunately, though, being on the draw, if they get off to a good start, we could be a little slow. Gosh, Burying Books just feels so good, especially against Silverquill, where they're putting counters on stuff. Feels unfair. Biomathematician, creating multiple bodies feels really good. And they kept a hand of 7, although they hesitated. I wonder if this is not an ideal, but if they hit a land drop, they're fine. And then they hit a land drop, so now they're fine. Ooh, slow start for them. That is a good sign for us. Okay. Let's play multiple bodies in case they're just holding up removal. We get to keep something around. Mana Tide? Just kidding. The old Inkling token, eh? Just gonna poke us to death? Is that what's gonna happen this game? So I want you to know that I'm gonna do everything in my power to not let it happen. Here's another thing for you. So I've opened up, I think, 14 packs of Silverquill, and have yet to open a Silverquill campus or a Prismari campus. I've got like 3 Lorehold campuses, 3 Witherbloom, 2 QUANDRIX, but no Silverquill, no Prismari. Makes me sad. And Silverquill campus I like the most, because when I was over in England, studying abroad at Oxford for a bit, I snuck in to the Bib. The Biblioplex Inspiration, the Bod. It's called the Bib. The Bodleian Library, as it's affectionately known. Ooh. And yeah, that's a story for another day, but I did it, and it was fun. And now I'm going to bounce this to your hand. And then I'm going to get this, because it means I can play a 4/4 next turn. And that means I can win the race against your stupid 2/3 flyer. Guiding Voice, yup, that's good. That is very good when you got a little 3/2 tokeny token. So we're going to take some damage. We take 3 here. I assume... I don't know what else they could be finding, though. Yeah, what they learn up here is going to be of primal importance. All right, environmental sciences means they got to have their 6-drop removal spell. That's fine. Yeah, play that again. Okay. Hey, look at that. Look at that sideboarding coming into play. Now, what I could also do is play this and then play our boots, but I can't equip the boots, which makes me kind of sad. Or do I just want to... Nah, I think we go here. And we say go. Alright, and then next turn, we can play Pledge Mage and keep up Burying Books. Which I think makes sense. Alright. Interesting. Interesting. They don't attack with the Spectre. Why? Why is this? Can't get too cocky, can't get too comfortable. This is still very much a game. Alright, my assumption is that they're keeping that back to block this, which I find curious. Alright, it is not to block that. I will play this and end my turn. I hope. Because this will be a problem. Them just draining us for 2 will be hard to outlast. Are they going to exile this, maybe? No one really knows, you know. Ooh. Ooh, if they Lash of Malice this before combat, that would make me pretty sad. Okay. We do have to do this. Because we just cannot keep getting hit for 3 in the air. Just not a good winning strategy. They have the... Isn't there a Mystical Archive card that gives you protection? That's always my biggest fear here. I hope not. Or they're just like tilted off the face of the earth. Sure. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, thankfully we take no damage. That's a big help. Another Pledge Mage. Okay, let's do this. Interesting. Don't block. And end the turn. And they don't have enough mana to do that, thankfully. They can scry one, fair enough. But next turn, or on their end step, we can pop Quiz. But they're just keeping this back as a blocker. I wonder if I'm in their shoes if I'm going all out attacking, because I don't know what their other cards are in their hand. Like if they could just be filling the ground up and then attacking in the air, I feel like that's the better angle. But I just don't know. I can do this and keep up 1 mana for something else. And this will get hairy if they can start activating this and I have no way to attack through. Alright, they don't attack. Don't mind that. We're going to try another little pop quiz as soon as it's their end step. Please hit this with a Lash of Malice. There's absolutely no reason to do it right now, but I would love for you to do it right now. Oh, okay. Alright, well, we'll just do this then. And we will happily take this. Yeah, I don't mind you exiling a token. That feels like some good value. Now let's just do this. 2, 4, 5. Nice. Nice. Oh my gosh. All right. I feel like they got to come up with something really good to stop us now. Because next turn we just go Biomathematician. Hey, that is really good. But I feel like we can recover solidly. Put that onto the battlefield. And then we'll play this. And we'll play this. And now Zephyr Boots. If we draw a land, we can just keep cycling through our deck to find good stuff. And we can give this flying. Ooh, double Spiteful Squad. Don't mind if you do. End the turn. Alright. Hey, the old board wipe. Wouldn't you know that someone's always got a board wipe whenever you think you finally took command of a game? Nope. Board wipe at the ready. And they're playing it in the main board, too. Oh, it's not a lesson. Never mind. Alright, they're out of cards. That feels good. I will take 2. My turn. Okay. So, unfortunately... Well, I guess we take out both their flyers, which feels fine. And it's like, now they're in top deck mode. And we'll make that flying. Why? Because why not? Yeah, if they attack with Spiteful Squads, I will definitely block. If they remove Biograph, I'm going to be a little sad, because then we will be in trouble. They don't attack. Interesting. They have Expel. No. Okay. Interesting. Draw a card, and then we will discard. Charge through. Which does seem a little silly, except for the fact that we are about to find all kinds of goodies. And we will grab this. Wait, that's not the one I meant to grab. I meant to grab the +2, the 2/1/1 counters and vigilance, because that would make all of our creatures lethal. But instead, I drew. Oh, yes, yes. All right, I'm gonna be honest. This deck felt so much better than the Lorehold deck I drafted in the first video. This felt like just tremendously consistent and made me a huge fan of QUANDRIX. Any video that I talked about QUANDRIX not being top tier, this deck made me completely reconsider that. Biomathematicians feel super effective when you can play 2 of them. Just getting to add that much stuff to the board feels awesome. Zimone wins you any game that gets gummed up, and if it's at parity, she's not going to keep it there very long. Cram Session is underrated. Scurrid Colony, tremendous. Biograph's just good. It's just a good card. Multiple Choice feels obscene. Pledge Mage feels fair and balanced. Man, I mean, we just had a lot of really good, like, top tier commons. Burying Books is so good. Man, this was just an awesome deck. Yeah, and we had really good lesson cards to grab. Thankfully, we didn't hit any mana problems. We didn't flood. We didn't get mana screwed. We won. That first match honestly felt like if I win that match, I'd be shocked if I hit 2 more opponents that were more difficult than that. So I was really happy to be able to pull that first match out. And then get to the 3 wins. Oh, that just feels good, people. Just feels good. So I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I got more coming. I've been jonesing to play Strixhaven. I'm telling you, this feels like the best limited format, I think, in like the last year and a half. I just really like how open it feels and that you can do whatever. And yeah, definitely excited to do more. My schedule is just not lined up where I've had much time to do this, but as you can see, I got a sealed that I'm ready to jump into, and we'll probably be uploading that soon here as well. So once I play the games. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one, my friends. Take it easy. Peace.